Guys, we're going to get started in 1 second. I'll let you hang up a flash. Let me fix one of these really quick. You guys can go ahead and come on in if you want.
Are pictures okay?
Oh yeah, you can take whatever pitch you want. I'm just turning off TikTok because
Okay.
TikTok, anytime we have anybody under a certain age,
Gotcha.
flips out. So I just turn it off.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
But yeah,
That's Flash, right?
That is
Okay.
Flash. Yeah, that's who we start with.
Right.
So you can go all the way over there where those bowls are. I'm just
Okay.
turning on a different thing here. And we're going to explain the rules and we're going to feed them. Have you ever fed a sloth before, Silas?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's going to be awesome.
Everybody was spunky outside. They're all excited for morning.
Oh, yeah. And did you see Thomas the turkey?
Oh, yes. I heard.
He's very friendly.
Mm.
All right, cool. So a couple rules. So when we go to feed him, don't put our fingers in our mouth. Pretty simple. When you feed him, be like little sticks of food, and he'll eat it, and then you let go. When you pet him, just long, slow pets. Don't do the little scrunching that we do on cats. They don't like it. So when you're petting him, just kind of like from here to there, and he loves it. He's fine with it. And this is what it's going to look like when you feed him. So we'll take him out of that bowl, but I'm going to show you this one.
Okay.
This was Zoe's food.
Okay.
Hey, Flash. Hey, bud. And sometimes he's a little picky about certain things. He's like, where's the fruit?
Uh-huh.
And that's all you're going to do. And this is your bowl right here. And then while we work through it, I will bore you to death with a bunch of sloth facts.
We want to know. Go ahead, then. So are you.
And if you can't reach, I can get a chair. It is. And he'll hang, there you go, he'll start to hang down. Awesome! So sloths every day eat about 10% of their body weight. Flash here weighs 15 pounds. So he's eating over a pound of food every day. And you can keep feeding him. As soon as he eats one, you can give him another one. But,
Good morning.
Morning.
you good?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
You want to
Well, they said it's a lady and her baby boy down there. I'm like, baby? And he says, hey, maybe he's 5 or 6. I'm like, my son cannot get on stages. I walked in thinking I'm going to see a
Do you want
5-year-old
a chair?
standing
Is that
here.
easier? Okay. That's awesome.
Look at that, Baku kicked the door open.
No.
How did you accomplish
Go
that
ahead,
feat?
get in
Here's the
front.
tag.
Thanks.
I'm gonna reposition these.
Hey, all, I'm John.
Nice to meet you, John.
Good to meet you,
I'm
too.
Carrie. This is Silas.
Excellent. What did you already talk about, Kevin?
We really only even started talking about 10% of their body weight is what they eat, and petting slow and don't putting our fingers in the mouth. That's the only thing we've said.
All right, don't put fingers in my mouth either. Either one of us might bite you if you stick your finger
No
inside of our
problem.
mouth. All right, where are you guys from?
Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
He lives in Nashville, so.
My former pastor, his parents lived up there in Murfreesboro,
Oh, yeah.
Whenever we drive through Murfreesboro, my Army son wants to stop at the vault.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, my husband's actually a pastor. We have a church in Murfreesboro.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
So, my last pastor, Robbie Spice, is here in Benton, Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
But I needed a little livelier worship style than they have here. You can only sing when the roll is called up yonder so many times. And so, yeah, I go to Cleveland First Baptist now.
Little more
Jordan
spunky.
usually is, yeah, a lot more spunky. So they have like 4 services, and they say, you know, the 8:30 is how great thou art, and the 11:30 is, he says every service gets a little louder. So you pick, the sermon's the same in all of them, but you pick your service according to
based on your music.
style of worship you want.
Oh, you
So,
just pet whenever?
yeah, I like it loud, so it works for me.
Oh.
Pastor there's Jordan Easley, great guy.
Gotcha. My daughter lives in Chattanooga, so we are always this way. Seems
Oh,
like.
excellent. So this is Flash. Flash is the 2-toed sloth. And alive in the world today, there are 2-toed and 3-toed sloths. They're starting to call them 2-fingered, 3-fingered, because it makes a little more sense. They all have 3 toes on the back feet. Like you can see, the back foot right there has 3. 2-fingered have 2 on the front. 3-fingered have 3 on the front. Other differences between them. A 3-fingered sloth has 9 vertebrae in the cervical spine between the skull and the shoulders. This 2-toed has 5 in the cervical spine. The 3-toed has 3 vertebrae of a tail. 2-toed has no tail. So the 3 missing from the tail and the 4 missing from the neck are all between the hips and shoulders of the 2-fingered sloth. And I think this is pretty, I don't have a banana down here, do I?
There's no banana, but there's slightly finely chopped up apple inside there.
There's apple.
Okay. So, let me use this one for a second. So the 2-fingered sloth is going to move his body very much differently than the 3-fingered is. So you'll see that the 2-fingered can rotate until his hips are 180 from his shoulders. See, his hips are facing that way and his shoulders are facing that way. That's because he's got all the extra vertebrae between his hips and his shoulders. The 3-fingered will turn his head 270 around like an owl like this because he's got all the extra vertebrae in his neck. This guy bothers you, I'll put him away. That is
There's a roach on the floor.
A what?
It's an armadillo.
That would be a big old roach. I don't even think they got those in Florida. So the sloths are slow. Sloths are famously slow. But sloths are slow in ways that may not even have occurred to you that an animal could be slow. So it starts from their diet. The sloths